Alright. I do not have another edition of sports. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe, no, this is not the edition of sports that you're looking for. In fact, I don't know if anybody's really looking for sports. Type in sports literally 6 times and you might find it. But, is it 6 or 7? Anyway, this is a sports story. And before that, I guess I can give you a little bit of a segment. The draft lottery is rigged. Most people at least say that draft lottery is rigged. What I mean by that is NBA draft lottery is rigged. The Suns got the 4th pick, and people wanted them to get a lot of people wanted them to get the 1st or 2nd pick. They were expecting them to get the 1st and 2nd pick, especially since they were tanking their term, losing on purpose. And the people say that the draft lottery is rigged. Maybe the ping pong balls, the numbers for a team that is the Celtics, which by the way had like 1 point. This is a good point. A 1.001% chance. 1% chance to and it wasn't that less. I don't think that was dramatic. I don't think it was that dramatic percentage difference, but Celtics, which are in the the Celtics are in the playoffs right now, and they had like a really small chance to get the 1st round pick. And what do they do? They rigged the lottery 1st round pick them. Anyway, and then the Lakers got the 2nd round. Philadelphia got the 3rd round. The Suns got the 4th round. They were 32% chance to get the 4th round, but what? I mean, that makes no sense. I mean, then again, why would I guess that means? I guess that means why would you? If the draft lottery is completely based off luck, it seems like it's rigged. A lot of people say it's rigged. A lot of people say that they check. I don't know. I guess that they count out the, there's a video that apparently where they count out the balls 1, 2, 14, and then they I guess they just put them all in or whatever. I don't know why there's 14 of them. 14. How do you do anyway, I'll work on that. 10, 4. Anyway, they count them out 1, 2, 3, 4, but they count them out slowly. Yeah, I think it's at the amount of numbers or amount of balls that they take out. I'm not really sure, because I'm pretty sure there has to be a whole lot of them in there. But there's an official draft lottery video, so they're emphasizing that it's not rigged. But for some reason, it seems like it probably could be either way, even if it how many people deny it. It seems like a lot of people are saying that somehow it could be. Anyway, wow, I talked a lot about that was a big topic around sports, is that it was rigged. Everybody's talking about that. Right now, people are interviewing David Johnson, Burns Gambo. Anyway, let's go to the actual feedback story that I had, the experience that I had last night. The feedback are playing right now. I can't tell you the score. At least the last time I saw it, it was 3-4 or something. Anyway, here I was telling you right from the beginning. Boom. I was at the D-backs game 2 nights ago on Monday, and I was watching it, and it was pretty nice. But there seemed to be kind of a force field, I was in the stadium, and a bunch of people were hitting like really long kind of home run balls, but they're like up here, and the wall was like, say, the lampshade right here, and the ball would always like, well, say, kind of weird, like the framing. I can use the framing as an example as like wall, where the wall would be. Like, say, here's the wall, right here, like that's like the wall. So there's like a wall, like an official wall where the ball would have to go over for the home run to be a home run, right? Now, the ball looked like balls that people were hitting, I guess, looked like they were always going to seem to go over the official wall, but they hit like this like force field wall. I guess doing damage to this force field wall like over time. Basically, if you don't know what I'm saying, like it also kept the balls in, I guess, but technically that's just because people were also hitting it, and they were hitting it curved and hitting it foul and whatnot, of course, and the ball. And like somebody said, I was talking to Brendan about this, and he's like, that the balls were deflated. I'm like, no, they don't have air. But there's actually a lot of things that do with like the grip of the baseball and the spin of the baseball. But of course, the real explanation, or the scientific explanation, or whatever explanation, is that the baseball would spin a certain way so the ball would just drop, because the ball was like literally flying, and it would probably that spin or whatever, it'd be spinning like at the top peak of the point to where it would drop down faster. I'm not sure. I think, all I know is I think that if you hit a ball up and it continues to go up, it's usually spinning backward, and then it spins forward, but it goes down. So it probably was spinning forward and a little bit to the side. I don't know, because there's a lot of ways that pitchers how the ball would be pitched. It would go like this, or it would go like this, and it'll curve into the, I don't know how to draw it. It's like going up and down motion. It'll be going in a down motion, but they throw it so it would go in a curve motion as well. Anyway. So, curveball. Anyway. And you think, well, I'd be able to go over the fence. As far as they were hitting it, as high as they were hitting it, it seemed like it was going to go over the fence most of the time. One of them eventually did bounce off the original fence. And, landed in this, area right here where I said earlier, right? This area right there. I'm not good at this, but I'm like, yeah. As that was the stands. Like, one of them actually literally had to bounce off the fence and go into the stands. It was kind of funny. Jake Lamb, and the game was tied at 1. And then Goldschmidt hit like a towering bomb straight through the force field. It finally broke the force field, but the force field slowed it down a little bit, made it fall a little bit. Force field effect was still there. The ball kind of slowed down a little bit to the point where actually what happened, it was under review, and the ball, if the line was right here, right, the ball was my other finger under the top finger here, and I'm moving. The ball was literally like, it hit the line. The ball was like on the line. My fingernail, now let's go in closer. My fingernail on the bottom is the ball, the top fingernail is the line. Literally hit the line. But it had to be above the line to be called a home run, and it was not anyway. But the force field was broken, and when I say force field, I'm talking about like something that was there and it slowly broke down, and then we left the game. We eventually left the game. I crossed the street, and I know I'm keep on mentioning the force field, and what I mean by that is I saw this on the highlight. There was 2 men on base, Goldie and Lamb, I believe. Yeah, and I just look up Paul Goldschmidt, whatever, and Lamb, Jake Lamb, Paul Goldschmidt and Jake Lamb on base. And Yasmani, sometimes you have to live Tomas. By the way, there's free tacos. There's free tacos yesterday. There's free tacos today. Or maybe I should go get some free tacos. And free Jumbo Jack, I believe. I'm not sure. Free tacos, because when the D-backs score 5 more and then more, there's free tacos. And what happened was Tomas' belt drive just completely, like, it's so hard to make a sound in the mouth, but, like, it's an unbelievably satisfying sound to hear. And it was just long gone, gone, way gone. And I actually saw the highlight. I believe it hit the Jumbotron. I can be completely wrong about that, but it went to the deepest part of the ballpark where goalie was trying to hit it. Like, goalie would have hit like a 425 feet away from the plate, and my Tomas would have hit it. I think that would have been like a 460. I could be wrong on that, but it looked like the ball hit the Jumbotron. They didn't get like a good enough zoom to see if the ball did or not. And then the home run kept on pouring in after that, actually. No kidding, because I just saw, I knew this because the score was 1-1, and I saw in the bar across the street, when I crossed the street, the TV, it was 4-1. I was like 2 men on base, 3-run home run, and it was a 3-run home run, and it was pretty darn glorious. And I get into the car, I hear on the radio there's one man on base, and another home run. I think it was Owings. 2-run home run was scored, and the game was why am I struggling with 6-1. I'm not really. I'm struggling now. I'm thinking about something else. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I used this awesome shoe here. The great marks on like the walls in the parking lot because I was like really mad and I missed all the game action. And pretty much, it was kind of a boring game. Like when we were there, except like Zach Godley made this catch for like right here. There was a laser at his face, and he just catched it right there. Who's at the door? I'm coming. Somebody's at the door trying to make a video.
Hey, you're home.
Oh God!
Get your stuff, whatever you got.
I'm making a video though.
Huh?
And then the home run was scored, and then I went home, and I heard it on the radio, and the home run was scored. All right.
I don't
bye.
care about that. We gotta.